Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we're going to do 2 loads, one to Muscatine and one to Marion. And we're going to talk a little bit about my first truck and some troubles I had with it on my way, my first time ever to Marion Menards. So stay tuned for a story and stay tuned for some trucking. welcome to the video. We've already been all the way to Muscatine. I say it differently every time. As you guys saw, I've been there and back. Everything went smoothly. Our next dispatch is to go to Marion, Iowa, with trailer number 12700. So that's another one of the newer trailers, so that's a plus. We're gonna drop off our 2160 and get rolling. Looks like CRST might have got 2 trucks in here finally. I guess we'll wait and see. I wasn't paying attention this morning when I got to the yard. I am the first truck to come into the yard in the mornings. Get here around 5:30 usually. Okay, let's see. 12700. We're looking over here to see if our trailer's over here. I think it is. I think it's that first one. Yep. It's ready to go. Now, a little update on the weather, because why not? We're just before noon, and it's 60 degrees outside with a 27-mile-per-hour sustained wind out of the south. So we are going to nose in, because our straps are on our right side, which would be our passenger side. Got our trailer dropped. It is windy. You can see the dust getting kicked up. Gravel's actually getting dry today, so that's nice. Well, I jumped back on here thinking I was gonna take you all the way in to hook up to this trailer, but I'm gonna get off for a second. I need to go do one thing before I hook on. We will catch you in a minute. We'll crooked from our trailer. We'll get there. 12700. Looks like a pretty good load. Nothing crazy on there. See if we can do this without slamming anything. Tug test. Brakes. Lift the air up. All right. It's really too windy to go outside and show you. You're not going to be able to hear anything anyway. Got our trailer. It's a good looking one. I like this trailer actually. To be serious, this is a Fontaine. I do like this trailer. I don't like how they attach their hooks, strap hooks on this one. It makes me have to, they get stuck. I gotta hit them with my winch bar, but for the most part, this is a good trailer to pull. This is the only one of this brand. Well, of this like. I don't know how to describe it. The only spread axle Fontaine. We'll say it that way. Scaling out here. I don't think this one is heavy either. This morning, paperwork says it was heavy, but it wasn't. It was, yeah, this is going to be light also. That was the drive axles. Okay, not as light as I thought. Very light. Why is it so... Am I on this? One of them says, okay, it's... I think the scale's messed up again. Yeah, the scale's messed up again. Not really sure what's going on there. I have to ask them about that, because that's not accurate. My steer axle does not weigh negative 60 pounds. Well, I'm not worried about it being heavy. I can feel it. It's not heavy. This guy parked in a bad spot. Hate when they do that. All right, let's get paperwork. We're on the road again. We're like a mile or two west or east of Marshalltown. Like I said, we're going to Marion. We are going to stop at, guess where? Subway! Because that's what I do. Get a sandwich. Should probably change it up and get a different sandwich. Y'all, I don't take you guys in there, so you guys have no idea. I get the same thing every single time. I enjoy the nuances of different stores and different people making the same sandwich. And everybody makes it slightly different. Yeah, I'm weird, I know. It's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna keep doing this. Yeah, we're gonna stop at Subway in Toledo, Iowa. I frequent this one a lot. And then we'll head over to Marion. I haven't been to Marion in a while, so this is sort of fun. Let's do this thing. We're in Marion, Iowa now. I don't think we're gonna make this light. I wish we would. But ours is sitting right there. Yeah, we didn't make it. But that's okay. I'm not in that big of a rush. We might be going through anyway. Yeah, we are. Oh, that's surprising. This is the first time we will be here this year, I believe. First time in 2024. It's a bummer too, because I actually like this store a lot. They're usually pretty good in here. I should tell you a story about this place. Maybe I will in a little bit once we get inside the yard and get everything unstrapped. It's not a long story. Story about a truck. We finished our Marion load. Took them a little while to get it done. They didn't get on us right away. Not the end of the world. We're gonna call it a day anyway. It'll be 4 o'clock at least before we get home. Derek back to the yard rather. We could keep going, maybe, with the right load, but I'm tired. So I'm gonna go home. I sort of wanted to tell you guys that story I was mentioning. Previously I've talked through what trucks I've owned and what have you, but my first time going to Marion ever was back when the very beginning of my full-size trucking career. My first truck was a 1988 Volvo WIA with a big cam Cummins, 9-speed. The thing was so slow. It's such a dog. Oh man, I made a lot of people mad in that truck. Driving slow across 30 or something back when it was, yeah, 2 lanes. Made some people mad. But anyway, I was going across 30 east, headed to Marion. And I knew I had a slow leak in my coolant. But it wasn't bad, and I top it off every once in a while. But back when most of 30 between Marshalltown and Cedar Rapids was 2-lane, it was pretty rough. And I was coming down through one of the dips over a bridge, and I hit one of the nasty bumps, and all of a sudden a smell you don't want to smell just becomes the most powerful thing in the cab, and I got steam everywhere. It was the smell of coolant, and I was, woo! That's the first breakdown that I had. It freaked me out a little bit. Pulled over right there to make sure I would get limp somewhere. And I had a gaping hole in my, well, I guess it wasn't gaping, but it was a nice, steady, good flowing stream of coolant coming towards the engine from my radiator. Oh. At the same time here, I had just started running my full-size semi. I didn't have a lot of money in the bank. I had just started renting a flatbed trailer. Thankfully, the truck was paid for. Menards was in the throes of COVID. It was fall of 2020. Fall of 2020. And the mail system was all messed up, and I hadn't got paid yet. And I had been running for Menards for live loads for 3 or 4 weeks. And so I was in a really tight spot. And so that got me really worked up. I ended up making it to Menards. I stopped a couple miles past that, probably 15 miles past that, really, to check to make sure I could make it all the way. And I limped her on in to Menards. And interesting scenario at the store that right then. It was the really busy part of the day. It was probably 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm worked up because my truck's leaking coolant like a sieve. And I get in there, and there's a 4-wheeler with a trailer in my flatbed unloading zone, which is reserved for me, right? That's what it's for. And I might have lost my temper a little bit, and I didn't do anything physical, though. I just treated somebody not very well. I regret that. But I was able to get that unloaded. I pulled outside, parked next to the store, and I had to go inside. I got massive, like 5-gallon, like you have in an office building where you dispense water, one of those big jugs. And I got 2 of those, and I got a bunch of stop leak. Not recommended, by the way. And I filled back up the system, and you know what? The leak stopped. Apparently it wasn't too big for some stop leak. Made it back to the house, and I never pulled another load with that truck. Ended up getting something else. That was when I got my T800. But that's my experience with the Marion Menards. That was the first experience. And I didn't go there again for a long time. Yes, trucks. Old trucks, the things you deal with. Well, I've been rambling on long enough. I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll see you back at the yard. You just stop here, quick start. Like usual, we're in Toledo, Iowa. Filling up at the end of the day. We're done for the day. Whoop, bouncy round. Whenever I get full, it does that. As soon as I get down to 3/4, it stops bouncing around. Anyway, I just put 63 gallons in, and we're going to go ahead and do our odometer. 173, 145. I'm guessing this isn't going to be very good. Well, that's better than I thought. Oops. Where was it? 63.096. I can type. Oh, can't. 96. 6.64. That's actually not that bad. Let me check here. What am I paying? I think I'm paying $325. Yeah, I'm paying $325 for it. For diesel here right now, fueling up a little bit. Not a lot, it's more expensive up here compared to down in Des Moines. All right, where are we at? Well, you guys don't need to watch this. Oh, turned into a beautiful day. It's like 60 degrees. Warm enough to roll down the window. But I got spit on it a little while. You can see the clouds. Spotty showers. Okay, back to the yard. All right, we're done. We're at the yard, dropping our trailer right now. Wind has shifted directions. It's sort of gross outside. So look at this. Started to rain on me a little bit. But we're done for the day. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing yet. He's gonna text me in the morning, my first load. I'm guessing, well, I know they should be getting more rail cars in the morning. So I'm sure that's what he's waiting on. So that means I get to sleep in, right? I haven't been pushing it hard during the day anyway. They don't have enough loads for me to do that. Like, I probably could have done one more today, but they don't really have it for me. So it is what it is. I'm content. I'm gonna get on back to the house and get some stuff done. We'll see you in the morning. Thanks for watching. Comment down below if you've had anything happen like that with your radiator. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and we will see you on the next one.